Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and in today's video I will share my luxury confessions with you. So basically the stupid things I've done with luxury shopping. I have 4 confessions to share in total. There probably would be more, but I kind of feel like those fall under these brackets, probably, hopefully. Maybe if I can come up with more, it can be a part 2 for this, but I think there are 4 confessions that I have that include the stupidest things I have done during all of these years when it comes to luxury shopping. I wish I would be the person who has always been super sensible and always been very mindful with what I've bought and kind of considered them for months and years and saved up money and whatnot. And that is definitely not the case. It has been a learning curve for me. Hopefully at the age of 34, I know a bit more than at the age of 20 something. But I feel like now it's time to come clean with my confessions. If you want to share also your luxury shopping confessions, the stupid things you've done, I dare you. Write down them in the comments below, or then even film your own video if you have a YouTube channel as well. So that I actually will remember them, I will have my phone somewhere visible. Sorry about that. Number 1, the first confession is that I have definitely given in to the feeling of I don't have anything on my luxury wish list or that they are too expensive to buy, but I have had the feeling that I just want to buy something luxury designer. Just because I've had the feeling that I want to buy and spend money. So what would that be? I've gone there to the cheaper items and bought that without any actual need or proper even wanting those things. Examples of these would be, I bought a Mitza from Louis Vuitton some years ago. I didn't use it at all. I gave it to my mom. That was very sensible. I bought probably like a card holder from Saint Laurent. I did use it though, but I've sold it since. But it was just a feeling that I want to buy something. I want to have the experience and all of that. But do I really get the experience if I just go in on a whim to buy something that I actually don't need, but I just want to get that feeling of buying something, coming home with the shopping bag, unboxing it with myself, though I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, and then just enjoying the feeling that I did buy something. But that also meant that if I was saving up for something bigger, like a handbag or whatnot, I went into that budget and spent it on some less expensive items that I actually didn't even want because I had the feeling that I would want to buy something. So that's definitely a stupid decision I've done with luxury shopping and my confession number 1. Confession number 2. When I've been traveling, I've had the feeling that I want to buy a luxury souvenir for myself. So basically, if I didn't have enough money yet saved for what I was actually having on my wish list, like a handbag or whatnot, but we went abroad, I spent some of that budget on something that I just wanted to buy from there. We went to Rome, and Fendi is originally from Rome, so I wanted to buy something from there. I found this nice camera bag online. It wasn't expensive in that sense, but I've since sold it. It was lovely, but it didn't really make me want to burst and something that I would have been wanting for years and years and saving up and whatnot. I wanted the feeling when traveling abroad, especially to Rome. I wanted to go to Fendi, I wanted to buy something. I didn't want to buy an SLG, I wanted to buy a handbag. So what did I do? I looked on the cheaper bags, probably. This has been some years ago, but still, that was just kind of my thinking of the souvenir I want to buy from here should be luxury. It doesn't need to be. But I mean, it was a lovely experience at Fendi. I didn't really get like super luxurious thing, but yet again, I just went in and asked for that bag, and that was it. They didn't offer any drinks or whatnot. So the souvenir I brought home was a Fendi bag, definitely, and I had it for a few years, and it worked really well at work, because it wasn't super branded and all of that. But still, that was the reason why I bought it, because I wanted to get a luxury souvenir. Kind of a dumb thing to do. If that would have been on my wish list, it would have been great, lovely, but just to get something as a souvenir, not so much. Stupid decision. And the third luxury confession is that I have bought something pre-owned, actually probably many things pre-owned, just because there was a really great deal on it, and I didn't really properly consider if I truly wanted, if it would suit my style, if I would really wear it. I've just been blindly looking at, hey, there is a vintage Balenciaga bag for 70 euros. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, then I would have a Balenciaga bag. And this was many years back, so mind you, before all of these things. And yes, I got it with a great deal, but I didn't consider at all if I would need it. I just went blindly because there was a deal. And I've done it with many other things pre-owned, which is not that bad. And I would say probably, if not in every case, in the majority of the cases of those items that I have then resold, I have gotten my money back at least, or even made a profit. So it's not like I've lost a lot of money in this, but it's still ridiculous in my eyes. If I actually don't want it, properly want it, it's completely okay if I see a great deal of something and I want it. I know that it will suit my style. It has been on my wish list, and I have the sense that I will actually use it. Great, grab the deal. But when in my case, it has also been that I've just been scrolling on pre-owned sites looking for deals, found one, and just bought it. So yeah, that's my confession number 3. Luxury confession number 4, and the last on my stupidest things I've done with luxury shopping, is that I have bought something only because some influencers have said that it's a must-have. And probably the best example of this in my case would be the Louis Vuitton mini pochette. I don't even know how many years back, maybe like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like years back. I felt like, because I was a big Louis Vuitton fan, I was watching a lot of YouTube with Louis Vuitton content. And I feel like almost all of those influencers that I was watching were all saying the same things and hyping the same items. 6-ring key holder, Louis Vuitton mini pochette, all the toiletry pouches, the pochette clés or the key pouch, and like these lesser expensive items from Louis Vuitton. And I got sucked in. And not saying that all of them would be terrible decisions, because I love my toiletry pouch 26, and I probably wouldn't have known so much about it without watching these influencers. So it's not all bad. But I definitely did go on a hunt to buy these must-have items from Louis Vuitton, and it was easier because they were more affordable from the brand, at least back then. Now a different story. But the threshold of buying a 4-ring key holder with 120 euros wasn't that high for me back then. And I feel like this is maybe something I have been able to step the furthest away from, of like actually not blindly following other people's opinions and advice on what to buy and what is super great. I appreciate all the experience people have, but I actually think on my own behalf, if it would work for me and how these things that they are saying are great actually looks in my life and so on. If a key fob of a car fits into a 6-ring key holder, that is great, but I don't own a car, so I don't need it to fit it, if you get what I mean here. So I just, maybe I was younger, I was newer, I just was so into buying luxury that, of course, listening to people who had a massive collection, it was a great idea to get their knowledge and experience, but I kind of wish that I would have been able to think by myself. I don't necessarily need everything that they recommend. Now, gladly, everything that I see online, everything that looks so great on other people, I have actually learned to think for myself and be like, it might look great on all of those, but it would not suit me, my lifestyle, my fashion style in general, my bank account. I don't know, like, not necessarily everything that is advertised on social media or shown there with or without the intention to influence others. I don't need to own it. I'm so happy about that. But I definitely have stumbled upon this and fallen down flat on my face when it comes to like properly buying stuff that others say are good without considering myself if it actually would work or not. And here we are. I still own the mini pochette. I still own a lot of those things that were recommended years back. I've sold some of them as well because round coin purse looks very adorable. Don't have any cash, don't really need it. So there are these examples that luckily with Louis Vuitton, I haven't lost any money because the prices, especially with these canvas goodies from the lesser expensive price point, the prices have gone up as well. So I haven't really lost any money, but still not really my proudest moments, but maybe it taught me to think for myself, maybe. Whew, I feel a bit lighter, also a bit, not really anxious, but kind of, you know, like sharing stupid things that I have done during my years. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm far from it. I still can do some rushed purchasing decisions. But what I have learned is that my biggest learning so far is that I should stick with what actually fits my current style and not really think that if I would have different type of wardrobe, those would suit me or my style. I can admire them on other people. I don't need to own them myself. And definitely I've noticed that I'm lesser inclined to follow the major trends on what is being hyped, or if I am following them, I'm coming way behind and truly taking my time to consider if that would be for me because I would like it or because I see it on everyone. So maybe this is personal growth. I don't know if that's really how it goes when I'm spending this much money on luxury items that I definitely don't need. So can I say that it's personal growth when I know a bit better on what to shop? I will end it here and let's call it like that. Whew. Those were my shopping confessions on stupid things I've done with luxury shopping. Can you relate, or am I completely alone with these? And as mentioned, I dare you to share yours. Let's be open here and hopefully also having a safe space of if we've done stupid things in the past, if we are still doing them, that's okay as well. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.